Hey everybody, we're about 1 minute from the crude oil pit close. It will keep trading until 4 o'clock and then it resumes again at 4:30. But looks like we've had a bit of a change in direction here. So let's go back over, I think, yeah, we talked at noon, and so I'll kind of pick it up from noon, but for those of you that are trying to learn the Apex, the classic Apex system, E is for entry, P is the pivot, A is the alert, P is the pivot, E is the entry, and X is the exit. But the key to these are those entries. Those entries, people keep putting in here, you know, about managing a trade. Well, if you don't have an entry, a really good entry, basically you have no trade to manage. And what you're trying to do if you don't have that entry is save a disaster, and it's usually best just to get out and start over again. So we have been in a downturn most of last week, and all of a sudden we got this green E with a green MVP. But that is number one, and we don't call the trend change until we get the second one like that. Okay, we got a second one, a second E here, but it had a red MVP, so that also is not a valid one. But when we get the second E of this color change with a consistent green MVP, then we can say, yes, we do have the trend changing. Crude oil stayed in a chop. Once it got up here and tested its high, it put in a new high. But if you were planning to take a whole bunch of contracts north from here, the thing that would give me a great deal of, I don't know if I want to do that or not, is this red institutional band. So let's look at this zone. This red institutional zone. I mean, this is humongous, and it goes back and back and back and back and back. So to get through here will take a lot of contracts north of here. And right now I just don't see that. We'll have to see what tomorrow brings. Going into the close, this volume increase that you see right here, this is typical. I notice we've gotten some big blocks of contract selling here right at the very last minute. And I saw a bunch of them come in that are trying to close out trades. So that happens at the end. I notice we've had a lot of chop, and some people prefer to scalp crude oil. I'm not a big fan of that myself. But when you are trying to do that, look at how clean. While this to me is just untradeable. I mean, I can't. That's just not my thing. But if you go to the 6 tick through here, you will see this very clearly go from deviation level to deviation level and back again and back again. You can scalp those. You just need to practice it. Do it in demo before you ever try anything like that in a live account. But some people are very successful with that. So let's see. Oh, we had another question about the, I wanted to reiterate this, because from now until probably after Labor Day, when it's so slow, I think the price alert feature in here is really helpful because it does give you some ability to get up and walk around. The price alert is in here on your indicators. Price alert right there. And when you double click that or put new, and then you have to tell it okay. But one of the things that you must do is go to this parameters and change the price. Because if you've loaded a chart, say from NQ or from crude oil to one of the indices, you're not going to be able to find your price alert on your chart because it doesn't have the correct. You just get it into anything that's close on your chart. Then you can drag it and drop it where you want. Oh, I meant to close that. You can drag it and drop it wherever you would like. So it moves. Here's the one for my chart, and you can move it up to here if you wanted to know if it got close to this magnet or if it got close. This is a green power line right here that is formed off of nope, that's a deviation level. But you can put this wherever, and you can also put multiples if you want, for instance, 3 or 4 of these on, because you want to use one to alert you for a short position, and you want another one for a long or for your stops or whatever. So you can put 2 or 3 of them. I do not believe at the current time you have the ability to change that doorbell to something else. So you'll just have to go with the doorbell for your audio on that. It looks like the indices have been very happy, and bonds have not so much. They've been in a downtrend just literally all day. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, and I'll see you all about 8:30 in the morning. Have a nice afternoon. Thanks.